everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you hit that button, and yeah, let's get on to the video.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Now, as you saw in the title, today I will be baking a cake in an air fryer. So it's not baking, it's air frying. I don't know the correct concept or like the correct terms for this, but yeah, you heard right. That's what we're doing today. So I will not be making a recipe for this. I will be using a pre-made recipe. So like from a box, I'll be making, I think it's yellow cake. And I also don't have the correct molds for making cake in the air fryer. So I'll only be using a aluminum foil mold. 3 things I am going to look for in the final results and like rate and tell you what I think are: 1, the texture of the cake. The second thing I'll be looking at is the method of the cooking or the baking or the air frying. And the third thing I'll be looking at is like kind of presentation, but also how evenly it cooks. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video because I know you want to see the final result already. Let's go.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that
made like the pretty one and already ate like the, not the bad part, but the ugly part, which is in my opinion the best part, which is the top, because it's so crunchy and so good. Here I have like the last piece of the top part, so I'm gonna eat this and I'll come back to you in a little bit to tell you more about the cake, the overall results, and what I think about this. I'll see you later. Hi! So it's currently the next day. I had to take a little break because I ate a lot of cake yesterday and I didn't want to do the final review like that, and also it got really dark, so I decided to wait until the next day. I am currently eating a little bit of more cake. It is so good. This is cream cheese frosting. I added some chopped walnuts and I put frosting in the middle. I don't know if you can tell, but there's frosting over here, and then after stacking them I put some more frosting on top. I decided to do a little bit, like not a thick layer of frosting, since I did half in the middle and also in the top, at the top. So yeah, that's how I prepared it. As I said earlier in the video, I'm going to be evaluating or rating the final result. So the first thing I wanted to rate or evaluate was the texture, because I was afraid it would be a little bit too dry. I've never baked in an air fryer before, so that's what you would assume, or I assumed. And I can proudly say that it didn't dry the cake. I didn't get a dry yellow cake. I didn't get a super moist, almost tres leche kind of cake. No, I got a perfect, little bit moist cake. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to see how it would turn out was the method. So this method ended up being great. I do recommend baking cake in your air fryer. In my case, I already had the little icon on the air fryer, so it had the settings like perfect. But in case you don't have them, as I said before, I will leave them down below so that you can try it on your own air fryer. The last thing I wanted to review on the final result was the evenness of how it cooked. So if it was well cooked or if it was burnt on the top and then squishy and raw at the bottom. So one thing I did was that the total cooking time or baking time was 30 minutes, and at minute 16 or 15, so at half, I checked the cake to see how it was going, because it already started to smell super good. So yeah, I wanted to check the cake to make sure it didn't get burnt, because it was the first round and I didn't know what to expect. And it looked really well. I thought it was complete, but it was wrong, because I inserted a knife and it came out with a little bit of batter. So that's how I knew, okay, it's not done. I'm going to wait for the rest of the 30 minutes to go and finish. The one thing I was scared about was that by half of the time, at minute 16 or 15, it was already golden on top. So I was scared that it would get burned, but it didn't. The only thing, if anything, it just got crunchier and toastier at the top. I tried the knife method to make sure, or like the toothpick, whatever it is that you have in your house. And that's how I knew it was perfectly done. Nothing came out and it wasn't dry. I'm genuinely surprised and I am so happy that this worked, because in my house we have an oven that has a stovetop too, but the oven part doesn't work. Knowing that now I can bake stuff in the air fryer, it's a game changer. And yeah, I think that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. I really enjoyed making this and experimenting with the air fryer and the cake and all of that. Remember that if you have any ideas of other things I can try and make in an air fryer, let me know down below. Like this video if you would like to see this as a series. Again, I'm not sure if this is what you like to see from me, but if you like and comment, I'll know that you like it. If you ever try and make a cake in your air fryer and you were inspired by this video, please tag me or share it with me. I would love to see it. And if you have any questions or things you would like to know, also let me know down below or DM me on my Instagram, which is in the description box. Until next time, thank you for watching and I'll see you. Bye!